despite the fact that we are moving towards the end of the year.
Typical and to be expected. Hot days with short, sharp showers. None expected today though.
Grant on strike, he's on 26, 74-1. Cuts and cuts well up to cover and picks up a run. And it's over to you, Mr. Tuit. He marks his guard. The new bowler he's facing, Demetrius Adams, of course. And you know, over the years in the LI tournament, I think Anguilla must have the record for the number of brothers playing in the team at any time. I'm almost certain of that. This one is punched into the offside down to long on for single.
Well, that is expected with small populations.
Of the Adams brothers, we would have had some Hodges. The Proctor brothers, of course. Turned into the onside up towards mid-wicket, a quick single. Well, not quick, in fact. The batsman jogged through for that run.
Well, it happens sometimes in the intra-communities in St. Kitts as well. I can recall St. Paul's having a 11-man squad with just about 3 different names in the surnames. Clark, Leader, Francis.
Not surprising.
I was like a family team.
There are more Francis in St. Paul's than the whole of St. Kitts Nevis. Pulled and pulled, not as well as he might have liked. And he picks up a run.
Another bat cost in 395 US. Like Terence Ward's bat yesterday. He gave it an almighty heave, but the ball barely got into the onside.
I think it was a question of, I don't think it was the battle, I think it was a question of timing.
But they'll blame the bat, get back to the dressing room and punish it, throw it down, blast against the dressing room door.
Well, the common thing is when they get out, they have a tendency to look at the bat. Nevis 81 for 2. That's the latest we have out of Connery. This one driven into the offside and he can't score. This time he gets it up to wideish mid-on, wideish and deep, long off. Has to come from off the boundary to retrieve, and a single easily taken. So, not much chirping out there from the Anguilla team at the moment. Struggling to break this partnership. They've rung the changes with very little success.
The major cheerleader is all the way out at long off.
Swan is in the air, the shout of catch him, catch it. Fielder comes around. Good work there, takes the catch. And the breakthrough comes for the Montserrat team. So, Tuit is on his way. And a good running catch there.
He had to cover some distance at fielder. About 40 yards. Kept his eyes on it, then settled under it. His son may have been a factor too.
So at long last, the Anguilla team getting the breakthrough that they were looking for. And Walker is the one who picked up that wicket and threw it. Aggressive knock has come to an end, but certainly he has made a significant contribution to his side so far. With a good partnership with Joshua Grant. And second wicket going down. That catch, of course, taken by Yusuf Hodge.
But he did get some congratulations first from Langford. Bowen joined in, and Gokaram joined in congratulating Mr. Hodge in taking that catch.
So the new batsman is the captain for the Montserrat team, Sharnil Burns.
He batted at 5 yesterday against St. Kitts. Didn't score. Let go of Almighty Heave.
Well, he's punching into the offside and gets off the mark immediately.
And Rodney so far has no company with his double ducks. As Burns moves to 1.
So Walker, having picked up that wicket, as this one is driven to short extra cover. It's fielded there by Dimitri Adams. And the over comes to an end. Having some challenges to the service provider. One of the main service providers seem to have technical issues. The internet, and not just the internet, but the phone service is somewhat of a challenge today.
We'll walk through it. We're getting some information. At the moment, we know that 2 wickets are down. 18.2 overs bowled.
This one is pulled into the onside up to long on.
Sorry, 19.2 overs.
And just a single. As Landiford comes from off the boundary to field. This time it's driven to extra cover. And Bowens is there. He fielded well. Over toss, and the batsman plays all over it, beats him, and it rebounds from the keeper. And in the end, no damage done. Single on to long on. Oh, this one is a big hoik. It's in the air. Keeper is shouting, mine, mine, gets on it, takes the catch, and it's the captain, Burns, who is on his way. And Al was just saying yesterday he had an almighty heave and almighty hoik. And Al, repetition of yesterday? Not a big hoik.
Clearly he wasn't at the meeting when the coach admonished them against these types of shots. He was probably at the beach
Interesting. He's the captain.
It doesn't seem that he was at that meeting. Not for that type of shot in this type of time, when we are saying that they have all of 30 overs to bowl.
So one has brought 2. And Nevis in the meantime, they have lost another wicket. They're 86 for 3. And of course, Nevis coming up against Antigua. So, new batsman to the crease. Grant is still there. He's soldering on. Driven nicely down to long off. The batsman gets off the mark immediately. So Demetrius Adams picked up a wicket in this over, picking up his first wicket. And Al, I don't know if you can pick up that number on the shirt of the batsman, but certainly you do need binoculars to pick out these numbers. Yellow against a light green, almost lime green color. I mean, that's almost impossible.
I think it's Williams.
Of course, there are 2 Williams. Let's see, there are 2 Williams in. That would be, I'll tell you in a while. So it's played in into the offs for a single. Draws away and looking to get it past Landford, who is at backward point, but the ball goes straight to him and he fields, and there's no run. Slaps it into the offside up to cover, into an extra cover region, and picks up a run. Projected score 212 at this rate. Well, I'm giving you wrong information. It's not updated. It's one played nicely and straight, strikes the side screen at the far end. And he held his position quite well and played it with a straight bat, high elbow, and all the way for 6. Wonderful shot indeed.
The shot was catch it, but I don't know who they were referring to. It could mean Jamal Hamilton out on the long arm boundary. Had to be anybody in the stands. But there was no one
in
there.
The stand, that he struck the side screen. He's driving again powerfully into the offside, this time out to wideish long off, and picks up a single. So the over comes to an end, and Montserrat looking to rebuild here after losing 2 quick wickets.
Well, it's 3 down, 21 overs gone, 29 more overs to be bowled. Montserrat doing a little better than yesterday, where they were at 1.49 for 5. They've lost only 3 wickets now. Grant has anchored down, as Joshua Grant. He's being joined by Jamal Williams. So on some aggression, he had a big 6. And their partnership has moved up to 10. Forward defensive. Demetrius Adams is in his third over. He's produced 2 dot balls so far. Anguilla labored well before they picked up the second wicket, and then they got another one in quick succession. That out Cheryl Burns, who gifted his wicket. Williams doing the right thing, looking to consolidate this innings. And a change of field to accommodate the right-handed Grant, who has been there quite a while. He opened the innings. He anchors down his mark, his guard, seeming to suggest that he's not leaving anytime soon. Well, let's see what Adams has to say about that. Adams to Grant, he pulls into the onside. He's going to get runs, at least one. The man for the mid-wicket boundary comes off, gets it in, relays the ball back to the keeper. .28 overs left in this Montserrat innings. It looks like Walker will continue. Oliver Walker. Grant facing. Dabs it into the outside. No chance of a run as the ball goes to the man at point. Long deferred it is there. Correction for your viewers, the non-striking batsman is Yearwood. Grant is on 34, Yearwood is on 10, the score is 96 for 3. On drive to Grant. He goes on to 35. What tweet made 46?
With a 60 gone, you would go
16.
Yeah.
Was there something about this?
Yeah, so end of another over there, Al. End of over number 23. Scores rushed on to 103 for 3 with that massive 6 struck there by Yearwood. And Yearwood, he has moved on to 16. He seems to be in a rush. He has struck 2 sixes so far in his short innings of some 16 runs. Grant is on 35, and we know too it gave it away. Gave up an opportunity for half century, scoring some 46 runs. but Montserrat has gone into the hundreds, 103 for 3.
But the only good thing about you is that he seems to be playing his natural game. Once you come up into his arc, he's going to lift you. You see a neat cut shot by the man Grant for 2 runs. He goes on to 37. The score goes on to 105 for 3. Single. Yearwood. Brings about an adjustment in the field. Sorry, single to Grant. Yearwood facing now. Goes again. And walks back as that ball gets into the boundary despite the efforts of the fielder out there. $110 for 3.
This man is in a hurry, Al.
They'll have to tease him and pull it back a bit in order to get him out. Once he gets up into that arc, he goes. Short, he bangs. He has a game plan. Gets out to wide, long off this time. Long the further the feeling. He's chasing down Grant to the score. He's on to 22. Grant is still laboring on 37. But having said that, he's playing his role well. He's anchoring the innings and allowing people like Yearwood to come and play this type of innings. And I'm sure we'll see something similar from Hayden Walls Jr. when he gets in.
Yes, Grant certainly has been the glue for the Montserrat batting so far. He opened the innings, he's still there.
Number of balls faced seems not to be a consequence to him or the coach. They want somebody to anchor the innings and stick around.
They've had some 23 overs bowled, so lots of overs left in this game still. And it seems as though we're going to have a bowling change from the far end. And it's looks like the captain coming back, Dimitri Adams coming back from the far end.
Seem to be an edge there just now. But a half chance, a great shout. No catch taken, no wicket falls. Grant edging down to Monday in a deep gully position. End of the over. We're at the halfway stage. 25 overs gone.
Yes, some 25 overs gone. The score is 110 is it?
I
Or
think, it's
111?
I think I have 111.
111. And viewers, you can, for us, we have to do our own scoring at the moment. Internet service is down here at Warner Park, so it's a bit of a challenge.
Doesn't that. As I said, Yewood has a plan. Anything in his wheelhouse, he's going over the boundary. Shot, he looks to get back and punch. Shot of wood length, he blocks. And he's the one that's taking on the score. 117 now, he's on 28. Getting the seventh one of his over so far. A ball pushed out to short mid-off. Wide of the fielder, the batsman was able to amble through for one.
Yewood seems to favor the aerial route. He has struck some 360s so far in his quick fire 28. And he's looking dangerous at the moment for Anguilla.
He's the one who believes that there's no fielder up in the air, there's no grass up there, and as long as he strikes it strong enough, he'll get 6 runs. Rather than placing it all along the ground for the grass to hold it back and the fielders to overhaul it. 28 aggressive runs, whereas Grant is soldiering on. One more single. 38 is he. 118 for 3.
Grant, in fact, is on 39, I think. But this is good, though. You have one man playing the sheet anchor role, and Yewood has been the aggressor for Montserrat. And he keeps the scoreboard moving. And we have had some 25 overs. Some 25 overs completed, and it's 119 now for 3.
Adams to Grant, slaps it into the offside. A misfield allows a single. Can they tease out Yewood, or will they continue to suffer the punishment? Now he gets that one down to long off. And Grant comes in to strike. 120, yeah. 120 for 3. Made that 121 with a single to Grant. He moves on to 41. 9 short of a landmark. A flick down to the man at short fine leg, a wide short fine leg.
You say a flick, that was more of an inside edge.
I want to give him the benefit of the doubt.
And he was looking to play it a lot straighter.
Yearwood. There's a half gasp. He's driving again. Out to mid wicket this time. Could get one. 122 for 3.
Obviously, Yearwood is on a mission, and his mission is to keep the scoreboard moving. And he has been very aggressive since he has been out there.
I think the other 3 batsmen, if and when we get a chance to see them, will be in the same. Adams to Yearwood. Will he go up again? Adams to Yearwood. Blocking it. As if he was going after it and then changed his mind. It went aerial for a while, but not in the reach of any player. What about a yelp